Kenya is a country of exotic wildlife, diverse landscape, and many cultural and religious influences. Kenyans are people of vision, proud and passionate. Powered by many natural resources, Kenya is considered the economic anchor of East Africa.
Bordered by Tanzania, Uganda, South Sudan, Ethiopia, Somalia, and the Indian Ocean, Kenya is slightly smaller than France, the Canadian province of Manitoba, or the U.S. state of Texas.
International Christian missions have a 150-year history in Kenya. Churches of both international and indigenous origin are plentiful throughout most parts of the country. 1 in 4 Christians worldwide live in Africa. According to some statistics, 80% of Kenya's population of 43 million people are identified as Christian.
So, why are Christian organizations like SIM still active in Kenya?
Truth be told, most of us are nominal Christians, so culturally you got baptized and you're called Peter or John, but the percentage that professes to be born again Christians is actually on the lower side. So we don't know the actual figures because they just go by our names and say 80% are Christians.
Okay, Kenya has 80% Christianity supposedly, which is interesting because we come here and we find the Christianity we find here is less than even with primitive Dasnach. It's very interesting. It's just so superficial. I'll talk to the Kenyans here because I teach devotions to them. And they really don't know what Christianity is. They think it's going to church, singing in the choir if you're really good.
They say Kenya is 80% Christian. You should walk around the churches and listen to what they say. I mean, that in itself is enough to tell you people need to go to school. Not any one person can just open the Bible and say something. I mean, that's what's normally done. But I think you need to have the training to be able to look at a text and actually get what it's saying rather than what you want it to say or what you think it says.
Add on that, I would say, even if they say Kenya is 80% Christian, the truth is the church is like a mile wide and only an inch deep.
Kenya is home to people of various religious, economic, and cultural backgrounds. This reality offers many opportunities for SIM's continued involvement alongside existing partners, as well as exploring new frontiers. Nairobi, the capital and one of the largest cities in East Africa, provides a snapshot of this diversity and potential.
There are also many physical, educational, emotional, and spiritual needs as revealed by an escalating unemployment rate, continued ethnic violence, changing family structures, and the inability of the country to resolve historical land and other intertribal issues. These clashes, as well as nearby international conflicts, have resulted in thousands of internally displaced people and over 500,000 refugees.
2/3 of the world's Christians used to live in Europe. That is not the case anymore, as in the past 100 years, Christianity has expanded at a breakneck pace in Africa.
Many would claim that they are Christians, but with 50% of Kenya's population under the age of 18, what does that really mean in their day-to-day lives?
So, where does SIM work in Kenya today?
SIM works with non-Christians or new believers from a wide range of ethnic and unreached people groups.
SIM also works to equip the churches in Kenya to achieve a greater depth in their ministries through women, children, and youth work, sports, cell church groups, drug and alcohol rehabilitation, HIV prevention, and skills training.
Other SIM workers are involved in the training of local professionals in medicine, theology, and education.
Supporting these groups are those working in leadership, personnel, crisis management, media, finance, and IT. The SIM Kenya Area Administration oversees the work in Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, and 2 limited access countries.
In all its work throughout Kenya, SIM's goal is, to the glory of God, reach the unreached, equip the church.